Hello developers, in our today's video I'm going to show you how you can connect your entire website workflow, like to get from the Figma design to connect it within your IDE to get your design done automatically. And for these purposes we're going to use that Figma MCP server directly, and for our development purposes we'll also go through that Google Antigravity IDE, which is pretty good and solid. As you can see right here, I have my Gemini 3.1 Pro High, which I'm going to use to go and connect with my design setup. And for the MCP server, as how the cloud actually managing, it will not be similar as that. So what we're going to do, as you can see right here, if you click on the three dots on that particular things, if you click on that, there you can see all the MCP server is supporting by Antigravity by default, but manually also you can customize and do that things pretty good. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to search for, let's say, Figma. Right? So whenever I'm searching for the Figma, you see the Figma Dev Mode MCP. And to work with that dev mode, I'm going to just click on that. And you can see right here, there already I enabled that one. If it doesn't enable, it will just ask you for the enabling that one. And if you get that, you need to go for the Figma to check for the updates value. And from the preferences, you're going to make that one that enable dev mode MCP server. But for this one, as the latest version, as you can see, previously you're going to have like this static view. So no developer option is right set there. So whenever you're going to open that dev mode, automatically it's going to open a pop-up for you that either you want that MCP server to work on it. As you can see, this the setup which is already enabled. If you doesn't have it enabled, you can just toggle it all on and off. You can see I happen to have that local server is enabled for that. So it's running in some of the port, it automatically managing by itself. So you don't need to worry about anything. So first of all, how we can connect. So basically what people are thinking, I have the design, I pass that to AI and automatically it's gonna build up everything for me, but not like that. I'm gonna go and follow this simple design, the coming soon setup, which we're gonna let the AI or MCP server to connect with my application and follow to create that. A very simple design. We're gonna see how it's going to do, or it's getting stuck or not. We'll try our best to fixable to get things done. So I'm gonna go in my this setup here. Now for the application, we are using a very heavy layer of the application previously, because this is the build which we are preferring to make things done automatically. It's going to be coming up later on. This is a very hectic build which we are making by so far, which going to be at the channel very soon. So first, how we gonna do that? As you can see, it has the language preferences, and I'm gonna check on that. Let's say coming soon if we have the page. As you can see right now, we doesn't have a page as coming soon. So now we're going to use that AI to create those things, right? So what I'm going to write a simple command, the way we are normal days talking, right? A very like a companion talking. So what I want to say that, I want to create a page as coming soon on apps web, right? And the design would follow as. So now we need to show how we can connect the design, and pretty simple is that. As you can see, this is the design layer for entire segmentation here right now. So what we can do, we can just click on that. You see the copy link to selection, you need to copy that. That's how it will connect. Now there is a cloud version there, it may be the different way, but this is the way Antigravity is handling, and you will get the entire segmentation in the documentation, which can really fill your needs. So now as you can see, we have this setup. So I'm going to go and that I'm going to paste that, and the flow will be as. Now I'm going to just take this coming tab. So as okay, and then make the design and setup according to it. Now I'm passing that. Just remember, I doesn't have the coming soon page. This entire page, I have no connection within my application. So I have nothing to be done. You see, it's 404 not found. So this page is not available. So now what I'm telling him, create that page. And then I'm giving him two tasks particularly. One to create the page, another to design on that same scenario. As you can see, now Figma context is connected. So now it can make the things done. You can see it can read my application layer automatically because I give the permission. So if it lacks any of the permission which you need to provide, you need to go through that, you need to provide it too. So we can also monitor or check whatever the data layer, whatever the mismatching is going to create, either it's going to create or not. So we can just mobilize on that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a seconds of just the post on that. So let it finish its job. So right now it created the plan and we can just read on that. It's saying retrieving context from Figma for the provided notes to understand structural requirements and visual design. And then also it's reading the structure layer and now writing the implementation plan. It has a very good implementation plan setup, especially the way it's providing, the Antigravity is providing itself. You can see, but you can now comment on that. If you have any changes, you can automatically comment and it's gonna follow through. So now what it's gonna do, as you can see, the manual verification. So okay, that's good, that's good. So this is the page layer which is going to create, and according to the design it's gonna go and shuffle through. And of course I need to give him the permission because I didn't give all the permission to AI, because some of that scenario, because I need to go to, that's how I make the flow. First of all, I'm gonna provide the context. Second, he's gonna create an implementation flow or plan or the task. You can see there is a task tab here where you can see the plan, the page structure and flow, retrieve Figma design, then analyze the design, then create the missing component, and then so you can, now I can comment one by one. Each line I can comment if I want to have to make some changes. It's like to giving like instruction to your team. So this is how we're building such a massive application using the AI. So this every setup you will follow through, and if it's stuck, he will let me know that it's stuck. So you can see it creating the missing UI components and also creating the pages, and oh, we are almost done. Okay. And by the way, there is another portion because Antigravity can access the particularly on that, especially for the Chrome manipulation. So you can see it has its own browser. So now in the design, it's gonna go and check the browser, and also the sufficient permission is already provided for, especially to open that. Now he can access my entire design flow. He can access my entire application layer. You can see now I cannot do anything, especially when DOM is running. So this has some, you see the getting DOM. So it's running its own scenario. Now it will read the entire application layer. So I will do nothing. I will just check and verify if it's okay or not. You see? So okay, done. I think the good thing is that it's quite impressive the way. You see, it pulled through entire design portion pretty good and pretty slick. So especially if you go here and if I make it a little bit bigger, you see, that's the pretty simple and solid, the similar way it has to be done. Okay, let me just check where it's gonna finish it. So it's still reading the setup. You can see right here. And of course my cursor also, because it's in real time, and also I think it's gonna be coming as an mouse user because I'm using it. And you need to make sure your design gonna be coming in local. You need to save it in the local. And especially if you're not in the local, you need to provide your entire credential flow, which I don't want to fit the AI, because if it changes, if it's messing around any of my production design, which is not so good, so I love to copy in, especially in that segment, then gonna do that. So you see, okay, this is the workthrough for, especially for implementing the coming soon, and the workflow is providing every single things. Okay, good. So I think, and I'm going to close his browser right now. Let me go back to my browser here, and especially if I reload, so automatically it's going to fall through for the 7 days. And if I click on return to homepage, it's going to automatically pull through the homepage. So this is pretty cool and pretty simple to do that. And first of all, we have several homepage data layers, so we can manipulate and go by. This application is going to be a massive hit. Of course, the link and others automatically going to popping up later on. I'm going to provide the two people. But today I show you how you can simply go with that. See, very simple, very solid and legitimate design and concise matter how you can provide your Figma design. This is how you can feed your AI. Always remember, before providing that, whatever AI you are using, it should let you provide you an implementation plan. So whatever the plan it's gonna execute, then also it's gonna provide you the tasks, how it can implement the tasks, and after finishing that, it will provide you a walkthrough scenario, and then also it can also manage that scratch pad and others. And by the way, this entire memory things, whenever it's doing something, I'm feeding in my initial memory. So next time I want a coming soon page for any of the application, I will just referring that to it, and automatically it's gonna capture and do the things without any binding. So this is it. This is a very simple and very short video, just you to understand how it can combine and how it can make those things done. I hope it can really help you to connect your Figma design within your application, and you will also be able to create such a good design without any hassle, without any mambo jumbo, especially in a very, very easy way. So all the best. Let me know in the comments what all are the videos you are looking forward using AI so we can create that, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.